Hi everyone, I'm Joel Chasnoff, host of FIDF Live, and I'm coming to you from my apartment in Ra'anana, right outside of Tel Aviv. I apologize for the raggedy background, but I just got out of the bomb shelter. We've been in and out for the past hour. Sirens have been going off. We've been going down and then coming up, and of course, watching the news, heard many booms as I assume the Iron Dome is blowing up things, but also some have fallen. Some rockets have fallen near us. In any case, I want to talk to you about the segments you're about to see on tonight's episode of FIDF Live. All of these segments were filmed last week, prior to the current escalation in Israel. And these segments, they commemorate Yom Yerushalayim, Jerusalem Day, and they do provide an appropriate context for the current violence occurring right now in Israel. In the last few days, hundreds, I believe we're up over 700 rockets, have been fired from the Gaza Strip toward Israeli cities. Ashdod, Ashkelon, Sderot in the south, now Givatayim, Tel Aviv, Givat Chen, areas in the center, Chulon, Rishon LeZion. IDF soldiers are combating incendiary balloons, anti-tank missiles, rockets, and missiles, as thousands of civilians slept last night in bomb shelters and continue to protect their loved ones from the constant barrage of terrorist attacks from Gaza. And it looks like tonight we'll be sleeping in bomb shelters as well. We send our deepest sympathies to the families of the fallen. May their memories be for a blessing. And we also wish a speedy recovery to all who are injured, and our hearts and thoughts are with the IDF soldiers who put their lives on the line to timelessly protect Israel and her citizens and Jews around the world from these attacks. So we do hope you find tonight's episode meaningful, and we'll continue to update you as we can.
This past Sunday evening began what in Israel is known as Yom Yerushalayim, Jerusalem Day, celebrating Israel's historic victory in the 1967 Six-Day War. IDF soldiers from the Paratroopers Brigade, the Tzanchanim, recaptured Jerusalem, including the holiest site in Judaism, the Western Wall. With this historic moment of heroism and importance to the Jewish homeland, it is vital to share with you this commemoration on this, the 54th anniversary. Let's take a look at this historic moment.
אנחנו יושבים על הרכב שצופה אל העיר העתיקה ועוד מעט אנחנו נותנים להיכנס אליה. העיר העתיקה של ירושלים שמאז כל הדורות חותמים עליה ושואפים אליה. אנחנו נהיה הראשונים להיכנס אליה.
ברגע זה אני יורד במדרגות אל הכותל. אינני אדם דתי, מעולם לא הייתי, אבל זהו הכותל, ואני נוגע באבני הכותל המערבי.
During the Six-Day War, the IDF Paratroopers Brigade fought on all fronts and played a major role in recapturing the Western Wall. Today, the IDF Paratroopers Brigade is one of the most sought-after brigades to join in the IDF, particularly by lone soldiers. Well, joining us right now via Zoom from this legendary unit is Corporal Eric. He's from Michigan, and he serves in the Paratroopers 202nd Brigade. Eric, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. How's it going?
It's great. We're so excited to have you. I'm from Chicago, fellow Midwesterner, so I'm psyched to have you on. So 3 years ago, you flew to Israel with your mom to surprise your cousin Yuval at his IDF beret ceremony on Ammunition Hill. How did that experience influence your own decision to become a lone soldier?
Wow. So it was a very emotional experience, first of all. Seeing my cousin there receive his red beret while hearing the anthem sparked a light inside of me. And from then on, I knew that I wanted to join the Army.
Can you tell us a little bit about your journey to becoming a paratrooper?
Absolutely. So started at a young age. I grew up going to Israel every summer since I was born. My mom's Israeli. I have family on her side that lives here. And I've always had a tight connection to the land, also going to Jewish school my whole life. And I always knew deep inside of me that I wanted to somehow end up here in Israel. And later on, I figured out that joining the Army was the best way to do that.
So what does it mean to you now to be wearing an IDF uniform and that same red beret that you saw your cousin Yuval receive?
To be honest, it's kind of hot right now. No, I'm joking. It's great. It means a lot, and I feel very proud that I accomplished everything I did to get here. It wasn't easy, and yeah, I'm very proud to wear this uniform.
What about friends of the IDF? How does it feel to know that as a lone soldier, you have FIDF supporting you, even if it's from thousands of miles away across the ocean?
It's a great feeling because I know, just like my family hosted a soldier one night at our home, I know that if I'm ever in need of a family, they'll be there to support me. They'll be there to support me in whatever endeavors I choose to take after the Army. So it's great knowing that I'm part of a community that's helpful, that's very supportive, and yeah.
We're losing the connection a little bit, and I know you have to run because you've actually got a maneuver happening right now. So we're going to dismiss you. Toda rabah, mamash. Thank you so much for joining us, and stay safe in your service.